Hello and welcome to Talk About It Tuesday. I'm your guest host today, Ali Separy. You might recognize me from the last video where I'm wearing the exact same outfit. That was not planned. Today we're going to be talking with Jackie Davis, the Director of Behavioral Health here at StayWell Health Center. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ali, for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Awesome. So why don't you introduce yourself for those who may not know you?
My name is Jackie Davis. I am the Director of Behavioral Health here at StayWell Health Center. We are a outpatient program that serves the Greater Waterbury community. We offer individual, group, and substance abuse services, both in English and in Spanish. So that's exciting.
Thank you, Jackie. So today we're going to be talking about International Overdose Awareness Day, which is tomorrow, August 31st, happens every year on August 31st. Let's talk about a little bit about why is this day important for our communities and actually the world.
So it's International Opiate Overdose Awareness Day. It's not just a United States. This is an international holiday designed to remember and celebrate those who have overdosed, and to bring the families and friends together to help talk about opiate overdose, and how to address the stigma, to reduce the stigma so that those more people get into treatment.
Of course, and now I want to back up for a second because you mentioned stigma, and I know with mental health and addiction and substance use, there's a very heavy stigma. What can we be doing to help get rid of that stigma and end overdose?
So opiate addiction is not I'm trying to think of the right word. It's not a individual problem. Individuals become physically and emotionally dependent upon opiates. It literally changes their brain chemistry. It hijacks everything about them and takes over their lives in very unfortunate ways. So sometimes when we talk about that and we think about it, it's about changing the way we think about it, the way we look at it, and addressing it as it really truly is a physical illness rather than a individual's addicted problem, and trying to use more positive language about that.
Now, can you give us an example of what that positive language might be?
I'm trying to think. So in substance abuse terms, when we talk about substance abuse treatment, it's opiate use disorder instead of opiate dependence or opiate addiction.
Right.
So that's the more traditional one. So there we go.
Great. Okay, now, so what happens? So someone here in Waterbury or surrounding towns is struggling. How can StayWell be of help?
StayWell, in partnership with Wellmore, has started the Oasis program. We offer individual and group counseling for those struggling with an opiate use disorder and Suboxone MAT treatment. So, as well as co-occurring mental health issues, because they normally go hand in hand.
Right.
So anybody who's struggling with a opiate use disorder, contact Wellmore for an open access intake. They will refer you to the Oasis program. There are also many, and I do mean many, opiate use disorder treatment agencies in the greater Waterbury area. StayWell has Oasis, MCCA does Suboxone, Connecticut Counseling does methadone. There's many Suboxone and methadone providers out there. It's just sometimes we don't hear about them as much.
Right. Now I know StayWell has our intensive outpatient program, which we've done a couple videos on. Can you just touch on that quickly for those that don't know?
So our intensive outpatient program is more mental health and substance abuse. It's not opiate use disorder specific. So anybody who is struggling with any type of mental health issue or any type of substance abuse issue can come to us directly, and we'll do a complete comprehensive biopsychosocial assessment and determine what the proper level of care is. Intensive outpatient is 3 days a week in a group for 3 hours, hence the intensive part of that.
Right.
We do offer those services in English and Spanish.
Perfect.
In hand in hand with our medication management program.
Fantastic. And what number can somebody call? How can they make a referral, get into the programs?
They just need to call StayWell Behavioral Health, 203-756-8021, and hit the number for behavioral health, which I forget at this point in time.
Extension 3529.
It's 3529. Isn't there a number as well?
I believe there is. I'll have to double check on that. You can find that number in the details of our description.
Yes. As well as I have provided Ali with some links to share with everybody regarding what International Opioid Overdose Awareness is and some of its history, as well as a state, Connecticut always does in different towns events for International Opioid Overdose Awareness. So if you are, and I provided a link for that as well if you're interested. So especially in Hartford and in the New Haven area, there are plenty of vigils, there are plenty of walks. There's all kinds of ways to show your support, so take advantage of that if you have nothing to do tomorrow. And I've also provided instructions on how to get and use Narcan. I cannot,
Awesome.
When we are talking about overdose awareness, I cannot stress the importance of Narcan.
Yes.
Narcan is a prescription medication which is directly designed to stop overdose. If you need a prescription for Narcan, you can call your provider. They will write you out one, no questions asked. Or you can go straight to the pharmacy and they will give you a prescription right then and there.
Awesome. That's very helpful information for everyone to know. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jackie. This has been a very enlightening conversation, and I think we've learned a lot about overdose and International Overdose Awareness Day. And again, you can check out those links in our description, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And join Keith in 2 weeks as he brings in a special guest to speak about HIV prevention within our Spanish community. And until then, stay well.